On the floor for the visitors, Taco. It's time to introduce the starting five of your home team. Will Chamberlain.
And it's Colorado Springs to start out. Here's the starting group for Colorado Springs. They've got Nikola Jokic. Falls out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Irving. And it's KD in at the three.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
And Jokic throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Knocked loose. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Now, here is Harden. Over Irving. It's hauled in by Giannis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Colorado Springs. 6-point game. Here's Harden on the wing. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Well, Harden is the right option here. He has zero hesitation as a shooter.
Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And Fall gets it to go.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Johnson, the pass to Harden. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Nice ball movement by Colorado Springs. Jokic against Nowitzki. The drive by Jokic.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Chamberlain trying to get open. Harden, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Antetokounmpo finds Irving. Shot clock at 6. Colorado Springs needs to get off a shot. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Harden for 3. Shot to stop the run. Here's Chamberlain. They shoot again. It's blocked. And here's the break. A deep 3 from Irving. Another 3 for Colorado Springs. breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Colorado Springs.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the Lakers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And Los Angeles with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Chamberlain. Weber comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Kobe is subbed in for James Harden. And then for Colorado Springs, Embiid, he's checked in for Fall. And Chamberlain subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And KD's got the ball here for Colorado Springs. And the dunk by Embiid.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here is O'Neal. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Johnson, a wide open look, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And it's Colorado Springs with a 19-point advantage heading into the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Colorado Springs. Guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Weber. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Johnson. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Tracy McGrady. Durant is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Booker in at the point.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display, capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Kicks to Chamberlain. Back to Durant. Down low. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Grant Hill is checked in for Colorado Springs.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Booker outside. Fires from deep. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Weber. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Weber's got his first bucket of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Booker with no one around. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Into the lineup for your home
Here's Los
team.
Angeles now. Out of bounds. It'll be Colorado Springs ball.
The ball goes to the away team.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half
Into the
gone
lineup for
by,
your home team, James Harden.
McGrady outside. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
Tracy
McGrady's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And the dunk by Kobe.
My as he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here's Booker. Pass to Hill. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. Kobe with the steal. And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Colorado Springs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. Falls checked in for Colorado Springs. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Chamberlain. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden kicks to Chamberlain. Nowitzki from deep three. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now here's Kobe. Harden outside. The teardrop falls in.
That's nice work. Stopping short of the rim. Just laying it over the top.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Here's Fall. Here's McGrady. Buries the long-range jumper. McGrady's got 8 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And the Lakers call time here. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Jokic has checked in for Booker. So it's Colorado Springs now. Nowitzki with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Nowitzki leading the charge. Good defense by Jokic. Fast break, here we go. They double him with Nowitzki. McGrady outside. Giannis kicks to McGrady. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
A nightly double-double, Greg. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Kobe. Johnson finds Barnes. And here's Harden from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's Johnson after Tracy McGrady's score. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Ball passes to McGrady. Another 3 for Colorado Springs.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Up in time, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And it... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Chamberlain, Harden out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Barnes, and it's Nowitzki in at the power forward position. Here's Johnson. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Chamberlain trying to get open. It's good. Nowitzki's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Jokic on top, defended by Nowitzki.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Now, here is Harden. 11 points in the game. And it's sent back by Irving. And the pass to Fall. Back to Jokic. Misses the three. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And Harden launches it from deep. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Irving. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
The drive by Jokic. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. And Colorado Springs missing again. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
The kick out to Irving. Chamberlain against Jokic. The three from KD. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's Chamberlain, banked in off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And Colorado Springs missing again. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Chamberlain, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Chamberlain got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range. Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now here's Johnson, and the Lakers call time here. Some changes for the Lakers. O'Neal's checked in for Chamberlain. Weber comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Kobe is subbed in for James Harden. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Hill driving the lane.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He kicks it to Chamberlain. McGrady outside. From downtown. Goes back up. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Chamberlain got 6.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Johnson, the pass to Weber. Bryant with it. Over Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Bryant. And Kobe drops them both. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Chamberlain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Colorado Springs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for the away team.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Pass to Weber. Shaq against Embiid. Shaq dishing to Barnes. Driving in, and it's sent back by Hill.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's McGregor. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And it's Colorado Springs having no prop. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Chamberlain is out there with Embiid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Curry. And it's Hill, and it's the small forward.
As soon as Curry catches it, it's out of his hands. Not much you can do to defend that.
It's stolen by Curry. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Oh!
Anthony Edwards.
Nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Ivy. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. Passes it to Chamberlain. It's Edwards on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Bryant. No good again that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
To the wing on the left. Smith kicks to Ivy. Pass to Bryant. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by Smith.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Smith finds Smith. Kobe against Edwards. Clock at 6. Out to Smith. Shoots the 3. Poked away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Lakers with some changes. Smith checked in for Smith. And it's James Harden in for Bryant. And then for Colorado Springs. Baca comes in for Embiid. And Irving subbed in for Hill. Edwards passes to Curry. Outside Irving. Chamberlain trying to get open. And Julius Irving, the basket on the assist by Curry.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Colorado Springs making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Harden inside the three-point line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And Colorado Springs will go the other way with it. Irving kicks to Curry. A 3-ball. And that one's good, Irving.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Ivy. There's the pass to Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter. Irving misses. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Smith dishes to Hart. And a miss there on the triple. So it's Colorado Springs now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Here's Smith. Smith's shot is good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Curry looking around. Left side, Edwards. Outside Curry. Chamberlain the pass to Edwards. And another basket for Colorado Springs.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And so Colorado Springs takes the win to come into an opponent's building.